he really sparked it. And so then we started, and he showed me how his process works, which is amazing. So I had already created the entire world of what this was. I had like a 15-page document of how this world became the way it became.
Like the backstory.
The backstory. Who are the characters? Who are, like, whenever you think of it, a movie, and then you see the movie, in Star Wars, they started on episode 4. And then later on, we realized, how did Darth Vader become Darth Vader? And then later on in life, I had already created how did everybody get to this place? I said that to him, and he said, okay, now I know, like, where's our jumping off, right? And then what he does first is, we start just talking about creative inspiration. What do these key things look like? What do people wear in the year 2062? What are buildings like? And so we started to come up with, who is your inspiration? Once we did that, we just kept sharing images back and forth. Once that was kind of locked in, he made key sketches of the key characters and certain big scene elements, and then I was like, okay, this is the kind of thing that I want, right? I wrote the script. It's about 15 pages long, and that transfers into a roughly 45 to 46 page graphic novel. So once we did that, then he goes to sketching, and he comes up with a complete sketch, of your script. And then once you've agreed with that, he goes to penciling. And then once you've agreed that, then that goes to inking, and then that goes to coloring.
And is he doing this all like digitally, like on a computer, or is he still doing it by hand?
He does old school by hand, and then I think parts of the coloring he'll do on computer. So it's a process, because it's all old school. And we have meetings every Tuesday, and he's in Brazil, I'm here, and we Zoom in.
Yeah.
And then I look at what the week has done, and I'm like, let's change this, let's change that. Whatever the creative changes are. You generally want to have that done in the penciling stages, because it gets more difficult to do it in the inking stage, Although you can make changes, all this stuff. So that is probably going to be, he'll probably be done with everything by mid-March.